Hello my fellow chairs, welcome back to EU4. Today we're going to be playing as Moravia, which doesn't exactly exist in 1444. Similar to my Wales campaign, which if you guys have seen it, we're just going to go ahead and just spawn as Moravia, which just so happens to be in Bohemia. Why are we going to be playing as Moravia? Moravia and Nitra, two releasable nations, one out of Hungary, one out of Bohemia, are now able to form Greater Moravia. Greater Moravia was a kingdom that was dissolved in the 900s and was basically a unification between the kingdom of Moravia and also, I believe, the Duchy of Nitra. And they actually were a pretty big boy in this region, so there is also an achievement which is to restore Great Moravia, and they have some really good ideas, but we'll get into those ideas a little bit later. As for right now, let's get into it as Bohemia. Yes. Aftermath of the Hussite Wars, yeah, I really don't care except for the fact that Moravia apparently starts out with devastation over here. So without doing anything at all, we're just going to go ahead, start as Moravia, play as them. Apparently we are Hussite. So that's also a nice added little bonus because Hussite's a very, very nice religion to be playing as. And Moravian ideas, they're not like the most amazing ideas. In fact, I actually like Nitra's ideas a little bit more. I just think it's easier to play and start as Moravia if you want to do this achievement. But they get national manpower modifier plus 10%, goods produced plus 10%, along with state maintenance when you finish their ideas, Diplorep, which is always nice, tolerance of the true faith, development cost, production efficiency, max promote cultures, administrative technology, and we would also get yearly papal influence if we were a Catholic nation, and we also get unjustified demands minus 25%. As for our government, we could either go with this Bohemian elective monarchy, which doesn't sound too bad. Actually, that Diplorep is very, very nice. Or we could just go with a basic elective monarchy, autocracy, or feudal nobility. I'm thinking we're going to go with this Bohemian elective monarchy. So anytime our ruler dies, we can go ahead and choose our ruler. I believe even our heir. In terms of religion, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we are Hussite, which Hussite is probably the most strongest out of all the Christian religions. You get missionary strength versus heretics plus 2, shock damage received, and similar to the Protestants, you get all these additional bonuses. And this one, of course, is amazing because, well, you don't need to take religious ideas if you already have this. And finally, this is the achievement that we are going for, Great Moravia, restore the Great Moravian borders as Nitra Moravia. Which is pretty much everything here highlighted in purple pink. So that's a lot of land. The first thing I'm going to have to look at is obviously we're going to want to get somebody like Hungary to back us. Probably Denmark or Lithuania as well. I also kind of lucked out in the sense that Poland didn't get Lithuania. So Lithuania is going to be independent this whole game, which means I could probably get them to back me out. Also, in terms of missions, we do kind of have a bit of a mission tree here. Regain independence, just simply we get independent, we get a bunch of permanent claims. This one, reunite with Nitra pretty much, and even more permanent claims, and we get more development. And we just have to become Great Moravia here. Which, yeah, in order for us to also form them, we pretty much just have to conquer everything that we need in order to complete the achievement. Alright, finally our truce has ended with Bohemia. I do have a little bit of an army, but I don't have anybody that really wants to help me out here. Part of the reason for that is, well, again, I'm Hussite. Bohemia and everybody around me is all Catholic. I'm the only Hussite nation in the entire world. Unless you hire a Diplorep guy, then that of course makes things a little bit easier, though not by much. For my very first church power thing, I'm going to pick up this war score cost versus other religions. That additional 10% is going to be very, very nice, especially when we get into the Age of Reformation. For our Tier 2 government reform, we're going to pick up Ministralis promotion for that monthly favor growth, advisor costs, all that stuff. Oh, I guess we're at war with Bohemia because of Sweden wanting to get its independence. Okay. I mean, I'll chill wherever. I'm not going to really help out in this war. I'll let Bohemia just weaken itself. Oh, freaking finally I could get Poland. We're saved, boys. We are freaking saved. I just had to merc up way over my force limit just to even get close. And unfortunately, Castile is Defender of the Faith. I hate it. Stupid Castile. I mean, honestly, as long as Castile's distracted by something, I don't think it'll be a problem. Though, to be honest with you, now's probably the best time to attack because Bohemia has literally no manpower. So, can I get anybody else? Just in case? No? Okay, yeah, let's just do it. Screw it. We're going for it. Oh, you can only get this when you complete the mission to fenestrate heretics, which is only a Bohemian mission, so never mind on that. What I will do is this one, though, for the extra cheaper stab cost. And we will also do the national manpower one. And apparently the Ottomans are trying to enforce peace on me. Why? Because you don't like Poland. Oh, screw you. I've also completed this mission, regain independence, giving us an additional stability and a bunch of permanent claims on Moravia and Slovakia. Which is pretty much everything I already had claims on. And also, in order to get the Ottomans out of this war, I'm just giving them Moldavia. I'm sorry, Poland. Which I know that's just going to tick off the Poles. I mean, their trust isn't that low. And also, Teutonic Order and Danzig, that whole thing's going on. And, I mean, I'm winning this war, so I mean, at least that. In fact, I could probably get my independence, which I can. Probably get some money, which I will. And I think that's where we will end this war. Just so I'm independent, I could get some allies. That's all I need. Just to be free. So I'm not getting annexed. This is a lot harder than what I honestly thought it would be. At least now, though, I can ally 5 different nations, such as Saxony, which they aren't looking too good. Actually, they're just a 2-province minor, but hey, you know what? There's somebody. I can also ally Nuremberg, also a good ally. And I think this is what we're going to rock with, at least for now. And luckily, because they technically lost that war, Castile's no longer the defender of the faith, so that at least helps me out quite a bit. Alright, so our ruler just died. I can either keep Conrad, who's a 224, or go with the Habsburg person, who is Catholic, or a local person. We'll just stick with Conrad for right now. So this is kind of scary, but Aragon got Burgundy. And the whole frickin' Iberian wedding thing hasn't happened yet, which means, yeah, Spain's probably gonna get Aragon. And probably just gonna inherit Burgundy for free. And there it is. There it freaking is. And I'm assuming, yeah, now it's under Castile. So now Castile is probably just gonna straight up inherit Burgundy. And I'd imagine France or Austria is gonna contest them. The Emperor favors demanding the lowlands to be independent. Good luck with that one, Austria. Good luck, pal. And thank God I got an heir. We got Conrad II over here. Conrad III, excuse me. We really like our Conrads, and he's just slightly better than his father. I'm more than ecstatic to have him here. And remarkably, Spain actually gave in to Austria. I'm amazed that they would actually say, you know what? I don't want to be the most powerful nation on the planet, even though they really already are. But still, that just amazes me. Tier 3 government reform, we're going to go with expanded royal court. We're already a small nation, so our reform progress is already pretty fast. Might as well make it faster, right? Okay, our truce with Bohemia is up. We could call in both Lithuania and Poland to give us a hand here. We're going to attack on for Ratibor because it's right on our border between both of those nations. And I'm pretty much going to try and take everything that borders Poland to just kind of keep them out. So let's do it. And Austria did just get Hungary. Oh boy. I also debated about just attacking Hungary, to be honest with you, but I could probably get all my allies to help out against Austria. So that'll be a tough war. Alright, this War of Bohemia, I'm just going to do something like this. It's going to be some nasty kind of border gorish stuff just because, I mean, for one, I have a lot of claims on these guys. But also, I gotta try and keep the AE down. Alright, so in this War of Bohemia, we're gonna take a peace deal like this. I'm just gonna take anything I have a claim on, take all their money, war reps. Let me see if I can get this province. No, we're not gonna risk that. We'll just do this for right now. And you can actually see us on the map now. We're not just this little tiny 3-country blob thing. Go ahead, core all that stuff up, of course. Hopefully Austria does not attack Bohemia. And what I'm going to do right now, because we're just going to chill, we're just going to focus on basically becoming Bohemia. in order for us to come and attack Austria and Hungary. So we're just gonna basically wait until our truce with Bohemia is up in about 11-12 years. Basically just rinse and repeat. I want to take over all of Bohemia, then we'll start focusing on Austria and Hungary, and eventually we'll focus on our ally of Poland. Also, I didn't realize Lithuania is actually getting destroyed by Russia because Russia's invading Livonian Order. Oh well. I have way too much mill power just saved up right now because I've been focusing on my mill. And interestingly enough, that's not going to be the first idea group we choose. Actually, it's going to be Diplo ideas, but yeah, we're spending a lot of that into just deving up our provinces, especially like anything that has grain, because that's going to actually boost up your land force limit, even if it's just by a little bit. But yeah, that's how we're going to become stronger, especially in periods of peace. And sure enough, Castile just straight up inherited Burgundy. So yeah, they're definitely #1 great power at this point if Ming wasn't a thing. And there goes Bohemia. Oh, Austria, dude. Why? I mean, I could just attack Hungary, but we'll be outnumbered pretty bad. Yeah, we'll kind of hold off on that, I guess. As I mentioned earlier, we're just going to be picking up Diplo ideas. Extra diplomat, diplo rep, province war score cost. The works. It's the best. Freaking hope that Austria's ruler, who's like almost 40 years old, dies very soon. But you know how the AI is. They're so lucky. But you know, if he does, they're going to lose Bohemia. And I really, really hope they do. For our tier 4 government reform, we're going to go with head of the Reformed Church, which religious diplomats has no impact on influence or absolutism while being defender of the faith. Being defender of the faith gives the following effects. Actually, we'll go with maintain balance of power. Again, extra diplomat, always nice, always very good. Ooh, a general with 100 army tradition? Don't mind if I do. And I think that's him. He really isn't that good. I kind of regret it now, to be honest with you, because now I have negative prestige. Alright, I'm going to start a big war. Alright, I'm going to go ahead begin a big war against the Hungarians, Austria, and Bohemia, and Castile's defender of the faith again, but I was able to ally the Venetians, Milan, Saxony, even France, and of course I got Poland, Lithuania, and I think that should honestly be enough to beat down on all 3 of these guys and Castile, who's also at war with England. So I think we got this. Let's give it a try. Otherwise, my campaign's probably over. Second idea group time. We're going to pick up offensive ideas. Oh, thank God the French are here, because my whole country's pretty much occupied by Bohemia right now. And I could finally get Castile out of the stupid war. Meaning, I could finally get France to just go all in and ham on Austria. Thank you. Because now it's just pretty much just me against Austria and their entire empire, Bohemia, Hungary, and at least most of my allies are feeling pretty good about this war, except Wolgast, who's apparently under a PU with Poland. Don't know when that happened. Don't really care, as long as it doesn't affect me. Finally, we were able to retake my capital, but at the cost of losing Milan to a white peace in this war, and probably about to lose Venice and Lithuania. But as long as I get this war goal, I think we'll be okay. So I can either keep Conrad III, who's a 234, or I can elect this guy, which I'm going to elect this guy who is just better in admin, but the same Diplo and Mill stats. And apparently he's a beast on the battlefield. He's a 1611. Alright, we finally got 100% war score on the Austrians. Means we can finally make peace with these guys. And I'm thinking something like this will probably be the best option. I'll get a good chunk of Hungary, basically take the rest of the state from Bohemia, give whatever money and war reps. And on top of that, we actually get a gold mine here in Nitro, which is perfect. I need to revitalize my economy after that war. I can now complete this mission, Unite the Principalities, which now gives me 100 admin, adds a bunch of random development in both Moravia and Slovakia, and gives me a bunch of permanent claims on pretty much everything else that we need in order to complete this achievement. And now it looks like Castile's actually going to be attacking Liège. So instead of the Burgundian classic Liège war, it's going to be Castile invading them. And Austria is about to be plunged into another defensive war, and that's probably going to ruin Austria for the rest of the game. Fingers crossed, and hopefully. As for our Tier 5 government reform, we're going to go with the lessons of the Hussite Wars, giving us Global Defender dice roll bonus +1. That's actually really powerful, like super powerful. Well, that's a welcome sight. Austria, my dude, you're at war with Spain. Why would I accept this? Get out of here. I mean, sure, France, we can do this war. Me against Austria again? Okay. Gotta love how my one war against Austria has sent the HRE in a complete just downward spiral. Even the Ottomans are invading Austria. Luckily, they don't want anything I need over here just yet, but soon enough they will. And would you look at that? Even France gave me a couple provinces in this war. I mean, thank you, France. I love you. I love you. I actually got 3 out of this war. Oh, I got 1 from Austria. Bet you that's going to give me a coalition, though. Yeah, more than likely. Alright, hopefully we'll just be able to chill up until 1522. I'm okay with that. That allows me to get all my AE down. I don't know why France likes me so much, but they keep on taking on my debt, and I'm okay with that. This means I basically get free loans. The French sugar daddy's real. And would you look at that, Luxembourg with the Protestant Reformation. Okay. This is when things are about to get really good for me. What is not good for me, however, is the Ottomans just bypassed Ragusa and took over all of Croatia. And we officially have Spain, ladies and gentlemen. You know, normally I would disinherit this garbage heir who's the 002, but because I have that Bohemian elected monarchy, when my ruler dies, I'm just going to choose somebody that's better. Just simple as that. Tell you what, it sure is nice getting that gold mine because that's literally my economy right now. It's canceling out all my expenses. That one gold mine is. Finally, we are in the Age of Reformation. And of course, I got the Join Reformation, Convert Provinces one. Imagine I'm almost at the Unify Culture one. Never mind. I have to conquer all of Poland and the rest of Bohemia pretty much. Our truce with Hungary and Austria is over, so you guys know what that means. It's time to rumble, boys. However, France would not join. I would very, very much like it if France joined. Oh, there we go. I just have to attack Austria themselves. As simple as that. We'll attack them for this province here. But I'll really be focused on Hungary. So I actually converted a couple nations to Hussite already out of this war, like East Frisia and Regensburg. So, yeah, I could actually start my golden era, but I'll hold off. Maybe we'll even try to win the Protestant League War after we form Moravia. Alright, this war with Austria, I want to take all this stuff. This is everything I have a claim on in Hungary. I'm going to get a bit of pretty decent sized coalition, but this gives us plenty of time to just relax. And I want to do this to just cut the Ottomans off. I want as much of Hungary as possible to get the greatest Moravia possible. You better bet that all of my diplomats are going to be focused on outraged countries for the next, like, however many years? Like 13 years here. And look at that. It didn't even matter anyways because Hungary just got full integrated by Austria. So, oh well. Got some nice border gore going on over here. Tier 6 government reform. We're going to go with aristocratic court for the diplo rep and the improved relations. Plus that monthly favor growth is also awesome. And would you look at that. My 002 guy died due to a fatal illness. And they got replaced by this just Chad of a ruler. This 564. And pretty much exactly what I figured would happen, and that's the Ottomans are invading Austria for their Hungarian stuff, and probably gonna push into this area as well. I hope they don't take these 2 provinces, that they have some interest in it, because I need those. I actually need Vienna to form Great Moravia, and I really don't feel like fighting the Ottomans to do that. Of course, for our Age of Reformation bonus, we're going to be going with religious wars for cheaper war square costs versus other religions, because guess what? We are like the only nation other than the 2 I force converted. Alright, so the Ottomans actually helped me out immensely here. They made Austria they took these provinces from Austria. They made them end their personal union over Bohemia, break a few alliances, and yeah, this is gonna be so much easier to actually beat down. Probably be able to full annex Bohemia in like one war, get a big coalition, and then be able to fight Austria afterwards. Finally, my truce with Bohemia is over. We're gonna go ahead and attack them. Obviously with the aid of Poland, and might as well call in Lithuania just to help us out as well. We'll attack them for their capital of Prague. Alright, I've forced a couple more nations to be Hussite. And as for Bohemia, I'm not going to be able to full annex them because I mean like I could. But then like all of Europe's going to want to kick my butt. So we're not going to do that. I'm just going to take everything except for these 3 provinces. And like most of Central Europe will still want to kick my butt, but it's better. We'll do that. Money, war reps. I think that should really be about it. And yeah, that's a normal sized coalition. They'll probably also consist of Brandenburg and Cologne, but I'll take it. Third idea group time. We're just going to go ahead and pick up economic. And Ottomans are invading my ally Poland. To be honest with you, I don't know if I want to join this. No. I'm sorry, Poland. We've been friends since the beginning, but I'm not going to die now. Our truce with Bohemia is over, so we're going to quickly attack them before they join the coalition against me. I'll call them Milan. We're just going to full annex them. Finally, let's go ahead and annex our former overlord of Bohemia. Now what I'm going to do, I was going to attack Poland. And I probably still could. Actually, no, never mind. They have 50,000 troops. I don't feel like fighting 50,000 Polish troops. In fact, I mean, the Polish lost to the Ottomans, but they really didn't lose that much to the Ottomans. And now the Protestant leagues have been enabled, which actually works out to my advantage because I just may be able to join one side and help the Protestants win against the Austrians and get a lot of people out of my coalition. So yeah, let me join the Protestant League. So this is freaking cursed, but both Russia and the Ottomans joined the Catholic side. All because me, Poland, and France all joined the Protestant side. And Saxony, my ally, is actually the leader of the Protestant League. I'm not eligible because I'm not Protestant. Oh, I guess Saxony thought now was the best time to do the... Oh, I was going to say the Ottomans left. No, never mind. They just decided now was the best time to wombo with Austria, which is horrible. Why now? Because Friesland joined? Like, I mean, this is going to be so bad. Well, my army got beaten up twice. And probably going to get stack wiped over here because it's surrounded by Ottomans and Austrians. What an alliance for the ages. Oh, will I actually be able to get out of there and go to Danzig? Come on. We made it. We made it. I'm just going to chill up in Danzig and make a strategic reorganization up here. I guess really my only option in order to potentially win this war and not lose any land is to try and get the Ottomans out of here, but I don't know if we'll actually be able to do that. It'll be so challenging to do. We pretty much would have to conquer the entire Balkans in order to do that. Same thing with Russia, but I mean Russia doesn't have like a lot of troops. They just have a ton of manpower right now. I just embraced printing press, so they actually became a great power. We are the number 8th great power. We're just barely on this list. Alright, I took this province. Hopefully I can get Constantinople. I'm freaking terrified that the Ottomans are just going to march over here, but I see they have like the majority of their army actually in my land. They're heading this way. So the game allowed me to march all the way over here. I can't even walk back. I can't go here. Pretty much I'm guaranteed to just get stack wiped at this point as I try to siege down Constantinople. Honestly, let's breach the walls and let's just assault it and hope for the best. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And we didn't even get it. We didn't even get the city. Oh, we did. I hope everybody remembers the sacrifice, and hopefully we could get the Ottomans out of here, please. Yeah, because rip my whole 30k guys. And they got Constantinople back. Rip. To be honest with you, I was trying to rebuild an army. I'm not even going to waste my time. They're all just going to get destroyed anyways. Alright. Finally, this war's over. Let's see what type of damage has been done. I already see Lusatia's a thing. Yeah, they really stuck it to me. They made me give a couple provinces to the Ottomans. They made me release these two nations. I mean, at least I don't need them in order to form any, like, Great Moravia, but still, like, they really just wanted to kick my butt. At least my coalition's leaving, though. And Saxony, you're the reason behind all this, so we're done. Stupid AI. Okay, Lusatia, time for you to go. Ottomans attacked Kiev, who was released out of me. I just took Kiev back. And Austria is now in a defensive war against the Ottomans because I attacked for Kiev. Now Austria is going to get destroyed, which is perfect timing because my truce will end in about 6 years. Alright, I'm tired of the Ottomans just bullying me around. They warned me. They're guaranteeing people around me. I think it's time we just knock them down. I'm going to call in France, Lithuania, and Ragusa, and I'm going to take my land back away from the Ottomans. They're also very busy with the Mamluks, so now is like the best time to do this. We just took Constantinople, and guess what? We have naval superiority because the Mamluks wiped out the Ottomans' entire navy, so they only have 3k ships. And I don't think Russia or anybody's going to let them around, so yeah, I think we pretty much have free reign over the Balkans now. I'm also going to go ahead and just start my golden age. Might as well. In this peace deal with the Ottomans, I'm going to take these two provinces back, release Croatia and Moldavia out, while also giving Poland and Austria their provinces back. Reason being is if the Ottomans decide to warn me again, at least they won't be able to defend Austria or Poland, which are already two really tough wars. Alright, now it's time to attack Austria. We're going to call in all of our allies. Should be able to win this war pretty easily. We're going to attack them for Vienna, and we're only taking this northern state here that's part of my province of Ragusa. This province I got a claim on. I'm not going to worry about it. This war with Austria is going to be very simple. We're just taking their capital and a decent amount of money. I need their capital, so I can actually go ahead and form Great Moravia, and now all I need is Krakow from Poland, which again is that's not going to be an easy war either. I'm doing a really quick war against Brandenburg. I have a couple permanent claims on these guys. Just trying to take these. Which, yeah, a little bit of a coalition. Should be okay. And we're going to chill until global trade spawns after this war, so then that way Spain can stop being defender of the faith and defending literally every single Catholic nation I try to attack. Alright, so kind of a change in plans. Originally Spain was defender of the faith, but they are no longer defending their faith. So we're going to go ahead and attack Poland, who was actually able to ally England, who is actually rival to Poland. So I could actually get them into a war against them. And I'll consider this war a success if we could just simply get Krakow, because that's what I need to actually form Great Moravia. And then I can show you guys how busted their ideas are. Then we could go on a war path for the remainder of the game. After we get our achievement, of course. Alright, I could actually make peace like right now. Take the two provinces I actually need for the achievement and stuff, and make them break their alliance with Tuscany, who has like 70,000 troops. Go ahead, restore Great Moravia. Oh yeah. New traditions and ambition, boys. That's a nice red color right there. And why is it so important that we actually form Great Moravia? Well, so I can show you how busted these ideas really are. You see, we get our 25% national manpower and our goods produced like we did in the as Moravia, but we get max effect of absolutism plus 15%, meaning that our admin efficiency is about to go right through the roof. We're going to have a little bit more discipline. We also get overextension impact modifier minus 25%, meaning it's going to be really easy to core everything. Additional missionary, a guaranteed monarch admin skill, construction time and dev costs, along with legitimacy, balance of true faith, and discipline, and an additional +5 maximum absolutism. It is a perfect nation, similar to Axum, where they have a ton of admin efficiency and all that stuff, so you can expand extremely fast. So this is a pretty cool decision to rebuild Velegrad, which just requires us to have that province of at least 20 dev, have 100 admin. It's not our capital. We have a temple, marketplace, and workshop, and we can make it our capital. It's renamed to Velegrad, and we also get additional -10 development costs for the next almost like looks like 30-40 years. Now I could actually complete this mission here, which makes it so I have cloth here and a level 1 center of trade that's actually here in Velegrad. And pretty much the last mission we would need to get done here is this Rex Sclavorum one, which requires us to have over 750 development and 50% crown lands, which I mean, that's really not too hard, especially considering, again, we are going to go on a path of conquest against both Poland and Austria. So yeah, we could probably complete that mission. I'm thinking we're just going to say screw it. We're going to go ahead and attack Poland here for any one of these provinces, to be honest with you. Calling all my allies except for Tuscany. They still like Poland. Yeah, even though Spain's defender in the faith, you know, we're going to kick them down a bit. Now, that's a pretty good air. Oh, would you look at that? We still get Bohemian Crystal. Why not? Alright, Poland, give me everything I got to claim on, buddy. Give me all that stuff. That's looking pretty nice. Now, Mr. Austria, it's your turn. Because I'm about to get a coalition, so I might as well attack you now before I get the coalition really bad. And hopefully we can just complete this achievement, because I just need like these 3 provinces and that's the achievement. And boom, we got our 3 provinces that we needed, and that should be it. Let's give it a month. Is that not it? What am I missing here? Oh, they need to be my core. Okay, I mean, sure, we could do that. Oh, finally I cored up the last province that I needed. Now we have the Great Moravia achievement. Restore Great Moravian borders as Nitra or Moravia, which obviously as we started as Moravia. And that's a pretty big nation right there. It was a pretty fun campaign, and like I said, I think it's pretty worth it if you can form them fast enough by admin tech 10. Their ideas are really, really good. Like all the way up into the late game. Like they're with the things like the absolutism bonuses, the admin, or the overextension impact modifier. They're just really, really good ideas. And this is what my coalition also looks like as well too. I was literally holding my breath the entire time. I was waiting for those last couple provinces to just go ahead and core up. So with that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Chairman out.